gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. The footage you're seeing is my my weekly division rival games. We do this every Wednesday, of course, and we get into rank 2. They've changed the division rankings though, so from now on we will be finishing rank 2, hopefully at least, but in a much higher division. So at the moment, I think I haven't checked yet because I'd have to claim the rewards first. We'll do all that when we go live in about 5 minutes. So I think we'll now be in Division 4, very close to being in Division 3. I think I'm about 50 points, which is a win. No, it's not quite a win, is it? It's 2 wins maybe away from Division 4. I don't know how difficult it'll be. Obviously, most players are going to be pulled into the top 3 divisions now, maybe the top 4. So I think it's sensible the way that they've done it, because I don't feel like I'm a bad player, but I suppose maybe it's because I don't play enough rivals. But I mean, I was progressing very nicely towards Division 4. I think I'm probably an older Division 3 player. Now I feel like I'm probably maybe a Division 2 player, possibly, maybe even a Division 1, I don't know, because the pool of players in Division 1 now are going to be from pros to people who are decent at the game. So I feel bad for those people who are in Division 1. I feel like you're going to see a lot more dropping down than what you used to see. But you know, is what it is. It's G, this sums up the entire thing, really. He says, it's sad this is how weekly objectives are now. Are now. People don't want to do anything fun anymore. I 100% completely agree with you to a certain extent. Basically, what he's talking about, if you didn't know, yesterday I couldn't work it out, right? People were calling their teams home win, and every single one of them was just quitting against me. If I was the away side and I came up against someone who was called home win and he was home, they would play against me and they'd kick me the ball straight away, and I genuinely couldn't understand why they were doing it. I don't know were they begging for wins? Well, now it turns out that if you call yourself home win and you go into a game against someone who is also called home win, if you're the home side, then the away side will score an own goal and leave, giving you the win. Now, I've been doing this because that's the easiest way to do it, obviously, but it takes all the fun out of grinding towards acquiring a player. The issue with the situation is online single matches are awful. Luke, who you may know as Multiplayer HD, if you don't know him, then he's been like a member of the channel for years and years and years. He started doing it yesterday when I told him, and we came up against each other. Now, he lives literally 20 minutes down the road from me, right? He's got a good internet connection. I've got a solid internet connection. I never get lag in games. Maybe 1 in every 100 games I'll have a bit of lag. Nothing crazy. Online singles, we paired up against each other. We didn't look for each other. It just happened. And we kicked off, and it was laggy as hell. And he lives 20 minutes away from me. Both our internet connections are good. We never get lag in the game. The servers for online single matches are atrocious. So the fact that they've done these weekly objectives in online singles is a bit of a nightmare. I suppose it's easier for them to be able to do it and to set it up this way rather than say, right, we'll do it in Rivals, because not everyone's going to be going for it. So in Rivals, for instance, you could set yourself up a full non-rare French team and then come up against a full icon side who is just playing Rivals for points. And then that full icon team is going to get a nice easy win against you, and they will be able to climb divisions higher. I get it, it makes sense, but they need to make online singles far more stable than what they currently are. Because if I'm getting lag against someone who lives 20 minutes down the road from me, and we've both got solid internet connections and never get lag, then imagine what it's going to be like if I play against someone from Europe. You know, it's going to be crazy bad. So I have been doing it that way, going into games against people with home win. I've helped countless amounts of people. You'll see my record in a second is now far worse or better. Probably no, it's going to be worse than what it was, but there'll be a lot more games on there. A lot more games. I'm talking like 30 something games extra in wins and defeats. So I don't want to do it that way. I would much rather grind it because it gives you a sense of accomplishment. The problem I have is if if I'm going to have to play, especially because I'm on PC, very rarely do I even come up against someone who doesn't have home win as their team. Nearly every single player on PC has home win, so they won't even play against you unless your team name is home win. And if you don't call yourself home win, and you do manage to get a game, if it's against someone who is called home win, and if you don't score an own goal, they will quit immediately before even you can score a goal or they can. Or the internet connection is so bad that it's unplayable. So it took me an hour, maybe even longer, yesterday to find 2 games that I could legitimately play. So I completed the first 2 games of Naldo, won both of them against legitimate players, played the full 90, but it took so long to find an opponent who was willing to stay there that I could have just done the whole thing in that time by doing this home win thing. So as much as I don't like it, as much as I wish they would make it into Rivals or even as Foot Champs, or put dedicated servers on online singles, or maybe do something completely different altogether, unfortunately, this is the most sensible way of doing it, because otherwise I'd just be there for hours and hours and hours trying to do it, just because I can't find games. So if you're annoyed at me for doing it this way, I understand, but honestly, it's not my fault. It's either do it this way or don't do it at all, because I'm not willing to sit there for 6 hours trying to find a game, just to end up coming up against someone who has home win and then just leaves without scoring a goal or without playing the game properly. So it is what it is, unfortunately. It is rewards day, though. We're about to see what rewards we get. We're going to get a red player pick, and of course we'll see what new division we're in as well. Like I said, I think it's 4, but I'm not entirely sure. Fernando Torres caps off the goal scored in that game. Let's move into rewards. Right, so we're going to load into Ultimate Team. We're going to see where we landed in divisions. First, though, where are they? Okay, so I can't actually look at the objectives because Foot Champions tab is taking over. So what we'll do is we'll claim our rivals' rewards first, see where we are. So finish rank 2. I don't know whether to take... I said I was going to take tradables or coins. It's not a case of, ooh, now I'm here, should I just take the untradables? But, Foot birthday cards are still in packs. We have Naldo now, which, by the way, is a massive upgrade over Fabinho. The guy is incredible. If I go for this, I think I know I'm contradicting myself and I'm going back on what I said, but I think I'm going to take untradables just because we've got Foot birthday in packs, and the more we pack, the more upgrades I can do. Before the upgrades were in the SBC section, I probably would have taken the coins, because then we could have worked towards doing SBCs. Look at that. We've won 527 games now and lost 363. I don't know what the record was yesterday, but it was considerably less than that. So I've played a lot of games, or given people a lot of wins, shall we say. As far as the team of the week is concerned, very briefly, Pogba would be the dream. Like, if I could choose one player out of the entire team, it would be Pogba for sure. I'm likely to end up getting someone like Moreno, though. But yeah, Pogba would definitely be the dream. I'm not sure if hero cards count here. Can you get hero cards? Because technically speaking, they're not team of the week cards. We finished silver 1. I have a lot of time this weekend to do things. So there is a chance I will play until I've just played all my games. Maybe, possibly. We'll see where we are with it. But here we go then with the player pick. Fingers crossed. I'm going to see if I'm recording first, because that has happened to me recently. We are recording. Happy days. Let's get Pogba. Boom. Well, 85 Glick is not the end of the world. That is not too bad at all. Will he ever get used? SBC-wise, yes. Actual playing, no. But hey, I'm happy with that. He gets a link to Naldo, actually. But not that matters, because even if I was to review him, people wouldn't care. But 85 rated Glick, that's probably, what, 10, 15K's worth of player there. I mean, inform-wise, obviously, like, you can't check. But inform-wise, his inform is probably 30, 40K. But it doesn't count as an inform. So that's not too bad. I'll take that. Like I said, I would have been much happier with Pogba, but hey, you can't have everything. Right, so let's register now. Wouldn't let me register before today. for some reason. It normally does. So yeah, as you can see there, well, you can't see because my face cam's in the way. We're in Division 4, and the skill rating is 1,456. So I'm 44 points, I believe. Yeah, we are 44 points away from Division 3, which is a division that on this account we've not been in this year. So there is a chance with probably 2 more victories. Is it 2 more victories? You get like 30-something points for a win. So, yeah, with 2 more victories, we will be in Division 3. I'm not sure if we'll be able to sort of maintain that division or not. The rewards for Division 4, an extra 6, see, that's poor. An extra 6k coins, which is almost nothing. 2 50ks, 2 mega packs, and 2 15k packs. So, the rewards basically are an extra 2 15ks, not too bad at all. If you finish rank 1, which is something that I will probably never do because of the time required, we'll end up getting 2 45k packs extra. 4 35k packs if we finish rank 3, which, I mean, that's not bad, is it? 4 35ks. 4 Ronaldo packs. You never know. Never know. Right, so what have we got in transfers here? Why is there so many things? I sold my French team, that's it. I've got rid of the French team. Sold Gabriel, who I did a video on. Lost 500 coins on him. So, that kind of defunks it. People think I make those videos, ooh, the best CDM in the game, or this CDM's only 50k or whatever. People think I do that because I'm trying to sell them in the hype of the video. I lost money, so no, I don't do that. But we can clear that off. Still trying to sell the remaining 4 players from the French side. Before we open rewards, let's go over to starter objectives, or weekly objectives, sorry. So, Zlatan I haven't started yet. Gervinho I am 1 game away from completing, which we will do. I think I'm going to do Zlatan as well. But I will, after reviewing him, or making a video about him, I don't know if I will review him per se, but after I do a video, I think I may just dump him straight into an SBC because I don't need him. I already have a flashback Zlatan who very rarely gets on. I'm unlikely to use a defensive one who doesn't have the stats to sort of match up to what my defenders currently are. Gervinho, again, may end up going in an SBC depending on how good he is as an attacker. But after I make a video on him. And like I said, I apologise if you guys are annoyed that I'm doing it in that way. So I've not showed you the footage because there is no footage. It's literally me just going into a game as the home team, having the away side scoring an own goal and quitting, me getting the win, and then me doing it for someone else and just basically doing that until we get to the player. Like I said, if you have a problem with me doing it, feel free to let me know in the comments, but it's either that or literally spend 30 to 40 minutes, maybe even more than that, to get a legitimate game against someone who is trying to play. And it's a nightmare. And I've done it for people who are not necessarily home win. I've gone into a game against someone who was just called League 1 or whatever, or I need 1 win or whatever it was called, and I scored an own goal and I left. You know, I'm a nice guy. I'm not a dick. I will help people in need if I can. So let's get into rewards then. We'll do the jumbo player thing first because I hate these packs. No walkout. I would kind of hope for 1 walkout in all of this. To be fair though, I am looking for informs. If I could get an inform, it's going to be a Dan. If I could get 1 inform out of all of these, I would be chuffed because that will save me a considerable amount of money. 383s in there, not bad at all. These will do for 483s, nice. They're all due for upgrades as well because of course we can do the upgrade SBC until we're blue in the face, which is good. 250ks and 335ks. Our rewards next week should be considerably more then. We'll have at least an extra 215ks than normal. And if we finish higher in FUT Champions as well, you never know. We are not going to get a board this time in our first Ronaldo pack. I don't deserve anything in these packs. I know I don't. But I really, really, really want something either that's going to... Wait, are they all them? Yeah, all this is untradeable, so let's see if I can switch him with a tradable one. Yeah, there you go, boom. So I either want something high rated or I want something that's just going to be expensive. High rated I will take. High rated and cheap I will take, but we'll see. 1 walkout of all of these, it would be the dream. No walkout in this one. No board again, I believe. No, this is crazy. No board in 2 35k packs. Load of players though, but still nothing worth writing home about just yet. We have unlocked a gold pack. I'll take it. Discard that and move on. What is it? Yeah, it is literally a 5k pack. Right, we'll open that and we'll pack a FUT birthday card. Ready? No. Can you imagine? That would have been sensational. Not even a rare player then. Oh dear. Again, 2 players for what's the word I'm looking for? Upgrades. We got Matip we'll put on the transfer list. Final 35k pack. I think this is tradable. So if you're going to get a walkout, it's going to be in this one. No. We do get a board though. Is that an inform? No, it's not an inform. I never know what the inform flair is. It's going to be a French centre-back from Manchester City. It's going to be Laporte. 84 rated. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. If I can get 84s, 85s, you know, that's awesome. If I get a walkout, that's even better. But 84 and 85 rated cards are the dream. They will go towards the Gerrard SBC for sure. I can discard all this now because I can get coins for it. Woo! 445 coins. Go on, son. Up to 69.96 with 250ks. Come on, one walkout in one of these. Just one. Give me a shitter in one and give me a walkout in the other. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. No. Saving the best till last, then I'm sure. That is going to be a board. It is an inform. Woo! Senegal striker. It's going to be Mbai Niang, actually. It's not a bad one. 81 rated. Not bad at all. I'll take that. If we can get a twofer in this, I will definitely take that. Come on, give me another inform. Come on, just a cheap one. A cheap one, no. How much is he going for then? 14k. I'm actually very surprised that he's as cheap as he is, but that will go into an SBC, 84 rated team for Gerrard. The rest of it will go towards upgrades, I'm sure. And there we go. Not a bad 50k pack. I mean, if you paid for it, it would be bad, but as a reward, it's not bad at all. Well, could this be the second week in a row that we don't get a walkout in rewards? That's the question, and the answer is yes, it is. No walkout again. We do get a board, not an inform. Spanish goalkeeper, Reina. Awful. What a way to end things. Well, EA have dialed down the pack luck for sure on my account. They no longer like me. And they're trying to send me a message, I think. We do get David Luiz as a duplicate, though. Is that an untradeable? It is. I think he's untradeable, full stop. He is untradeable. Right, okay. So, I'll pop that in the club. We'll have to exit and sort items later on that. As far as the squad is concerned right now, that's the team I'm running in Weekend League. Can you imagine? Squad selector. So as you can see, we're called Home Win. And I'll reiterate, if you've got a problem with it, and I do apologise, but if you were on PC, you would more than understand. I am not willing to sit there for hours and hours trying to find a game when I could easily just put my name as Home Win and acquire the cards. It's EA's flawed system, basically. They need a way around it. But, you know, that's for a different video. I could literally sit here for hours talking about that. The team I'm running at the moment has got Naldo replacing Fabinho, which I think is a very good replacement. I feel really solid as my CDMs now. Naldo and Daniele De Rossi, they are another level. They are incredible together. I've conceded far less goals using this team than I would normally concede, and I honestly think it's down to the addition of Naldo. The rumour is that we may get a right-back FUT birthday John Stones, which is interesting to me because we have Kyle Walker. We may be able to get Stones as a right-back, Kyle Walker as centre-back, and then put Fabinho back in as the CM, and then put Naldo next to him instead of Nakata, and then maybe drop De Rossi, bring Ronaldo back, and then put any cam that I want, or for instance Ibra or Torres in as striker. So if that's the case, then I would try it out and see if it worked chem wise, because I've just done that off the top of my head. I think it does. In fact, it does. Of course it does, because Naldo will get a strong link from Rivaldo, and he'll be linked to Best and Fabinho. So that would work, definitely. Interesting. Don't know whether Stones at right back, Walker at centre back would actually be an improvement over what I have, but it depends on how expensive it is. But I mean, that's just a rumour. I'm not sure if that's a thing that will happen. But I'm happy with that team right now. And Nakata, in the last 3 or 4 games, has actually really surprised me. He's come on a little bit. I was a bit down about Nakata, thinking, well, that's the worst player in the team for sure. Still think it is. That's the position I want to improve more than any other. However, his La Croquetas are incredibly good. His ball control's fantastic, and I knew that anyway. But he just feels really good on the ball. And because I'm using that a lot more now, I think I'm utilising his strengths. So, when we finally get the weekly objective for Gervinho done, I will try him instead of Rivaldo for the time being, just to see. Because he's from the Italian league, he's going to link with Ronaldo and De Rossi. And obviously he'll get a soft link from Nakata. So chemistry-wise, he'll just slot right in. We'll give him a go. We'll see what he's all about. We'll do a little video on him. And we may use him for a period, or he may end up going into an SBC. Now, we've got just shy of 70k. I am going to wait to see what 6 o'clock brings us today. I won't show you that, but before I do this SBC, I will wait to see what 6 o'clock brings us. 1 inform required. We've just got that, which is what I wanted. And we get a 45k pack. It's not the best pack in the world, but if we can start chipping away at it so that, come maybe next week, we'll have better rewards. If I can play more Weekend League, we'll have better players to be able to use, higher rated players. We could start really knocking these down. And now we've stocked the club up with players, we could get the upgrades done as well. So positive times ahead, but already we've improved the team with the addition of Naldo. And hopefully EA can keep bringing out these weekly objectives to give us players we can use in SBCs. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, then do me a favour and hit that like button. Once again, for the 4th time in this video, I apologise that I'm having to acquire players through weekly objectives the way that I am. But as a PC user, the player pool is very, very low compared to console. And everyone is doing it, and it's so difficult to find a game. So, unfortunately, I have to. Otherwise, I won't be able to do it at all. But subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And until the next time, goodbye.